final game here before the All-Star break. The Thunder will have one more in New Orleans. That'll be on Thursday, and we are underway as the Thunder win the opening tip thanks to Steven Adams. That time Lyles stood his ground. Well, Adams struggled against Boston as Murray slices down the lane and scoops it up and in. Tap it over to Chris Paul, trying to get things going here for the Thunder as he will pull up into the mid-range. Having a career year in shooting two for some space and transition. And the Thunder do a good job of getting back defensively, but here's a mismatch with Aldridge and that size advantage. No way you're going to be able to block that shot.
Well, he got that right shoulder, too.
On the league, as Gallinari got the flyby by Walker. Paul, wide open, splashes home that three.
7-year veteran. I mean, he knows how this game works. Just stay ready.
He stays with White step for step, but White a better offensive move. And backdoor cut, and Gay rises up over Ferguson. And that will lead to a timeout. Thunder defense is held on here in this first quarter, holding San Antonio to 23 points. Here's a 10-point lead. Mills bounces off one and knocks it down. Flip things around here and start the second quarter. What do they got to do?
Well, just get a stop. Just start stringing together stops. You got plenty of time here. As Dennis Schroeder gets hammered to the floor.
Come off the bench. Knock down big shots. Been a part of San Antonio's championship runs. Is Schroeder with a nice burst there. Able to get to the rim and finish. Murray works his way around the screen. That's just too easy. Combined 2 for 15 from 3. Paul gives the Thunder a much-needed bucket. Mills will take it himself again around that screen. So San Antonio is just running that high pick-and-roll action. And the lead for the Spurs grows. Ferguson passes up the three, back outside, sets it up for Chris Paul, who knocks it down. Chris Paul into double digits.
For Mills, see if the Thunder can get a stop here.
Murray to the baseline. Man, that is a nice fluid shot from DeJounte Murray. Paul left it back. Muscala lets it go, and he's got a three.
Can't get out there in time. Mike did a good job knocking down that shot, staying spaced.
And now it's Dennis Schroeder's turn as the Thunder starting to get hot from. Now it's Ferguson. They double team Aldridge, trying to force the pass, which he does. And Murray with another three for San Antonio as the Spurs go back-to-back to push the lead back up to double digits. And the Thunder fought back, got it down to 6. San Antonio with back-to-back threes. Paul around the screen. Boy, that is just so smooth, almost automatic. Positive offensive possessions, with the exception of those outside shots that were made as Aldridge bounces off one defensive player. He's got his second made basket. Aldridge steps out and Gallinari. Aldridge leaks out and catches that pass, and as soon as he caught the pass, Gallinari slips it back to Adams, kicks it out to an open SGA, and the Thunder needed that as he rattles it home.
Bringing together those stops I've been talking about. There's plenty of time to go here. Just keep cutting into that lead.
White had the step, lays it up and in. San Antonio has not shot the ball well from 3 either, 3 out of 13. As Mills will let it go, make it 4 out of 14. He got a little over anxious there. Paul might want a 2 for 1, and he's got the one at least on that 3. So Chris Paul having himself an offensive first half.
Continue to stay with it. Till that offense gets going, just continue, to put points on the board.
Adams, 8 and 9. There's a turnover by Murray. Rare San Antonio turnover. SGA glides his way up to the rim, and the Thunder get it back down to 8 since the first quarter, down to 4. SGA trying to get it a little closer, and he does with another 3.
They know he can shoot the ball very well from downtown.
SGA hangs in the air long enough and got the bounce. That did not come easy. Ball trying to turn the corner. Went into the body and banks it home off the glass.
Murray thought should have been an offensive foul.
Murray somehow got it over the outstretched arm of Noel, who went for the block attempt. Instead, it's Gallinari again, driving hard, spins. It's Dort trying to make his move. Pushes it up, and how about Lou Dort? 4 points on the night.
Floor of the game back from the Spurs.
Well, San Antonio blew a 23-point lead last night in Denver. As Paul, so nifty. So fun to watch him orchestrate his game out there. Thunder back to within 1 here in this third quarter. Mills pushes it back up to 4. Patty Mills. Well, San Antonio's been able to maintain its lead. White flares, and they maintain the lead because of that. Back-to-back threes. It's been the primary source of offense for the Thunder here tonight with 21. Mills fell off that inbounds entry pass. Now Nader trying to bisect the lane. Got to the rim. It rolls in, counted in the foul. Coughed up the basketball instead of just holding on to it, or sort of regaining his vision, but White able to find an opening there. Nader. Now it's Diallo, nice pass. What a great look by Hamidou Diallo at the free throw line. The Thunder in a hole in the first half. Did a better job protecting. White again. And it's Billy Donovan this time coming out on the floor calling a timeout. The NBA, what the streak is for consecutive playoff appearances, 2 teams. As Nader will get the roll this year for sure.
Golden State?
Golden State is 1.
Okay.
As White is all of a sudden starting to wear out the Thunder. It's a 2-point game heading into the fourth quarter. Here is Diallo rising up and tying the game with that thunderous slam. Ridge and Gay save it from going out of bounds in transition. Well, you get a feeling that those possessions, it's been a tough shooting night for him. 2 out of 10. Gay. Tough shot. He's going to have to move quickly here. Aldridge got the shot off and got the friendly hop. All San Antonio here to start off this fourth quarter. Forbes curling, firing, and hitting a 3. The lead back up to 9. Plenty of time though for the Thunder. Just going to work the offense, and there is SGA carving up some space down low. Schroeder catches, fires, he's got a 3. And that's a big one.
In the first half, they're one of the lowest turnover teams in the association.
Just 8 tonight. Aldridge battling with Adams, fights it up and over Adams. So midway through this fourth quarter, possessions becoming important as Murray pushes it back up to double digits. See what Paul does here. Will take the 3 with Aldridge right in his grill, and Chris Paul connects from downtown. Oh, he was open for a moment, couldn't get it to him. Schroeder with the floater, and he's got to go. Getting that bucket by Schroeder just has not been easy. See if San Antonio lets Aldridge go to work, and he does on that spin.
Did a good job of flipping the script, though, in that painted area. Oh, how about that steal there by Shea? Well, he just picked the pocket.
And he'll take it up for the slam. Aldridge, Mills, and White have had the hot hand here in the second half. This time it's Mills, step back. Boy, he's got another bucket. 20 points on the night for Patty Mills. Aldridge with 12 points in the fourth quarter. Ships it over to Murray. Murray climbs the ladder for the dunk. Has done its job at the free throw line. Spurs will sag back. Let the Thunder take whatever it wants as the clock will expire. And this one is officially